Couple new things on the homestead here. I put up some fencing. You see behind me some T-posts, and I planted some tomatoes. I went a little crazy with that just because they had been out for a long time on at where my work was, and so I just wanted to plant a bunch of them just to make sure that I have enough to take off. So I'll show you some other stuff too. I'm in a hurry to get this stuff done with these pine needles, so I'll show you. So as you can see, I planted quite a bit of tomatoes, and there's a method here. I'm going to thin them out and just determine which tomatoes are going to do better and pull the other ones, or replant them in another bed that's coming up. I even put some over here on the end over here along this fence line. I'm going to use the fence to actually tie up the tomato plants as well. So and I'll show you over here. Oh, well, you can see my fencing right here. We are going to put up some more T-posts here, but it's going around like this, and then here's our little opening right here. We're going to put we already have it coming. There's going to be like a little archway with a fence right here, so it's closing this whole fenced area off. Then we're using the tunnel as the back wall, and so far it's working really well. So over here you'll notice there's a little bit of smoke coming from this. So yes, I've been doing some burning. I just burnt one pile up of some pine needles, and I've also, since I've been accumulating the pile over here and consolidating it over into this pile right here in this area. This was, as you know, really inundated with snow. So when I was pulling all those needles and cleaning up the whole needle areas, like over here and at the front of the house, I had to just put them where they were at and accumulate them in their own little spots. So I'll show you over here. My tractor just happened to die. Well, the cool thing about this tractor is it won't run completely out of gas. It will just die at like a quarter tank. I don't know if it has something to do with the fuel pump or what, but yeah, it just dies. And I'm kind of glad, because I don't want any of that sediment from the bottom of the tank to get into my carburetor or the any part of my fuel system. So anyways, over here, this pile was all the way like over here to over here, and it was enormous, full of pine needles. So I'm just glad I got that cleaned up. That was one of the primary things I wanted to do, was clean this area up. This area right here was nasty. It had some ugly plant overgrowth, so I pulled that up, and I just got to clean this up here. And I got rid of these other piles over here. And you guys want to say hi to the chickens? Hi, say hi. They've been doing really good. So I have this pile, and that other pile over there. I had already cleaned it right here and right next to my son's swing area over here, and it looks really good now. I also wanted to show you this little perma bed that I I planted a while back, and I got some of those flowers I had from my old job as well, and put those in here in the perimeter, and got some cilantro, some mustard, and arugula coming in. So it's looking really good. Pretty happy about that. And this is zero preparation, just loosen up the soil, natural soil, and threw the seed in. So I'm racing to get this stuff done because they're gonna stop people from burning any of their stuff. So it could happen any day. And you know, the weather's getting warmer, so I have to do this as fast as I can pretty much. So I'm just glad I have some time off to do this and take care of what I need to get done here. But I'm also, you know, trying little by little to, you know, get my garden stuff done, and then you know, take care of other stuff as well. But it's just I'm on the race right now to get this pine needle mess done. But regardless, I can still at least have those pine needles back, you know, in the back, and not up against these trees that are, you know, it's just not good for the trees to put those needles near them. Bugs, mites can get into the tree and cause damage to the trees. I don't want that. I want to, you know, preserve my, you know, beautiful, you know, landscape here and not ruin it. So I also got this trampoline for my son. Keeps him busy while I'm working around in the yard, and you know, if he wants to help, he's definitely, you know, welcome to help me. So I don't, you know, I don't want to overwhelm him and then he won't grasp it. So if you like what you've seen today, please like and subscribe, and please hit that subscribe button, comment, and give me a thumbs up. Hope you guys are well. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon.